Indeed. 7 minutes to 9. Right, we're going to end the programme with an absolute treat today because we've got some Sikh devotional music. It's played by, we're going to first speak to a father and daughter and explain the reason why we're doing it, and then we're going to hopefully hear a bit before the end of the programme if all the mics in this studio do what they're meant to do. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. The reason we're doing this is that sacred Sikh music, known as Kirtan, has now become part of the universal 8th-grade music examination system in this country, and that means that 5 beautiful Indian string instruments, the Dilruba maybe, Taus, Esraj, Sarangi and Saranda, have I got that? Yeah, can be studied. And if you achieve grades 6 to 8, you can receive UCAS tariff points, which can go toward entry requirements for UK universities. And one of the instigators of this, one of the men behind this change, is Dr. Harjinder Lally, who led the development of the exam grading system. In his day job, as it were, he's lecturer at Warwick University in cybersecurity, and we're going to speak to him and hopefully also Nanaki Lally, his 13-year-old daughter, who's been learning to play the sarangi since she was 5 years old and also sing with it. Dr. Harjinder and Nanaki, good morning.
Good morning.
It's lovely to have you guys with us. Why was it important to you, Doctor, to get this accreditation?
Well, what we wanted to see was to get the recognition, rigour and value. So children are learning these instruments, they're learning how to sing, but they're not getting the recognition, and it was really important that we set something up that would get them that recognition. And as far as the rigour is concerned, set something up that tutors can apply rigorously and give them kind of staged learning and give them a kind of sense of progression.
And what kind of reaction have you had to this news, both within the Sikh community and beyond?
It's been phenomenal. So we're sitting here at the BBC studios today, but we've also been contacted by schools in India. We're launching it in Baltimore, Seattle and Houston. So it's kind of gone all around the world pretty quickly within a week. Wow. It's only been a week since we launched it.
And how important is it to you that the next generation, including girls like your daughter, are playing these instruments?
Well, it's part of our cultural heritage, it's part of our faith, and we want to preserve this. And I think one way of doing that is to give them that recognition that, you know, we're going to get something out of this in the end. And to top it all off, obviously the UCAS recognition is kind of, you know, you couldn't get any better than that, really.
Is your lovely 13-year-old daughter Nanaki there? Are you there, Nanaki?
Yes.
Hello, good morning. So you play the sarangi. Just tell us a bit about that instrument and how hard it is to play.
The sarangi is super hard because you have to be able to find the pitch on it without having any frets, and you have to be able to bow in a straight line, and you have to sing at the same time, so it's super hard.
I think there are a lot of people who don't actually know what any of that means, so it sounds very hard. How often do you practice, Nanaki?
Well, me and my dad practice every day at like 7ish for half an hour.
Every day?
Yeah.
In the night? It's 7 o'clock in the evening or before school? Not before school, surely?
No, after school, yeah.
Okay, and you enjoy it though, don't you? This is a nice time to play, you know, quality time with your dad, and also it's enjoyable to play, right?
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Okay, and what would you like to do when you're older, Nanaki?
I want to be a dentist.
You want to be a dentist? Why do you want to be a dentist?
Because
cool. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a dentist. It's a fantastic profession, but just it's interesting. Why do you want to do that?
Because my mum's told me about how there's a shortage of dentists, and I've always been interested in medicine and like the medical side of things. So I've always differed between like being a doctor and being a dentist.
Okay, that sounds like a very, very cool choice. I mean, there is a bit of a shortage. We often talk about it on this programme. And just from your point of view, Nanaki, how cool is it? How important is it that these amazing instruments and the culture they're part of is now recognised in this formal way?
I think that it's really great because I'm going to start applying to uni in quite a few years away, but that will really help me, and it will also help a lot of other young girls and young boys get closer to their religion and faith.
And hopefully get into universities with these qualifications as well. And Nanaki, best of luck with all that you're doing, and best of luck with your wonderful path to dentistry. I think we all need you to go into dentistry because the nation's teeth need it. And congratulations to your dad as well, Dr. Harjinder Lally. We're going to end the programme with a live demonstration of this music. We've got in the studio Avtar Singh, who's a Taus player from the Namdari community. I hope I've said that correctly, Avtar. You've got this extraordinarily beautiful instrument next to you. I'm not even going to pretend to describe it, but it's wonderful and people can look it up online. And please, as we go to the close of this show, I should just quickly tell you that our editors were Josh Russell and Hannah Wilkinson. The studio director was Pete Wise. Tim Harford is up next with More or Less, but before that, here is Avtar Singh playing the Taus.